Hello, in this video we're going to look at how to find equation of a tangent and normal using differentiation. So let's see if we have a question y is equal to x cubed minus 6x plus 3 and the point given is 2 minus 1. So in this question we are supposed to find equation of a normal. So since you remember, using the differentiation, with the help of differentiation we can find uh, the gradient of a tangent. So we will be differentiating it, so that means this would be 3x squared minus 6, and then since this is a gradient function, and then in this gradient function when we will be use this point, so dy by dx at x is equal to 2. So that's mean we'll just simplify it. So that's mean the gradient of tangent is 6. So if the gradient of tangent is 6, so since you remember tangent and normal, they are perpendicular to each other. So that's what you remember from the previous grades. So if two lines are perpendicular to each other, so the product of their gradient should be equal to -1. Or another way, the gradient of normal will be negative reciprocal of gradient of tangent. So that's mean if the gradient of a tangent was 6, so that's mean the gradient of normal will be -1 over 6. So now to find an equation, since you remember we have different forms of an equation, so like y is equal to mx plus c, or some people they said b. So here this is a slope intercept form. So in this one, to find an equation of a normal, we need a 1 point and we need a gradient. So we already have m here, so once we will use the gradient, so which is -1 over 6 plus c. And then now the thing is, the only part is left over is how we can figure out what c is. So we can use this point here, and then we will be able to know what is the value of c. So if we just simplify this one, so this is -1 plus 1 over 3 is equal to c. So that means c is equal to negative 2/3. So now we already know the y-intercept. So that means that our equation of normal will be -1 over 6x and -2 by 3. Okay, let's have a look on another example. So if we suppose to find the equation of a tangent and normal to the given curve at the point where x is equal to 2. Okay, so let's say first of all we know we have the equation of curve, so we can find the gradient function by differentiating it. So now once we find the gradient function, so we can find the gradient of tangent at x is equal to 2. So 6 times 2 square minus 1. So that means the gradient of tangent is 23. So now we know the gradient of tangent is 23. So we can find, because at first place it says find the equation of a tangent, and then we have to find the equation of a normal too. So now to find an equation, as you remember, if we use slope intercept form, so y is equal to mx plus c. So we need m, which we already have, but we need the y-intercept. So here to find the y-intercept, we need 1 point here, because to find any equation, you remember we have to have a gradient and one more point, so which equation should be passes by, so we will be able to find the final equation for that. So to do that, since we already have x is equal to 2, so what we don't know is the y coordinate for this. So in order to find the y coordinate, we can use the equation of a curve, which is what y is equal to 2x cubed minus x. So we can insert our x here, and then we will be able to know what is the y value. So just simplify it. So that's mean this is 14. So the coordinates are 2 and 14. So now in order to solve further, so we know the gradient is 23x plus c. So insert this point. So it is what 14 is equal to 23 times 2 plus c. So this will be equal to 46. So now 14 minus 46 is equal to c. So c must be, so c will be negative 32. So once c is negative 32, so that means we were able to know the equation, which is y is equal to 23x negative 32, because c was missing in this equation. Now we're supposed to find the equation of a normal. So to find equation of a normal, since we already discussed, so the gradient of a normal will be what? Negative reciprocal of gradient of tangent. So that's mean again, if we use the equation of a tangent, the equation of a line, so this will be negative 1 over 23x plus c. And again, since it passes through the same point, so we will insert the same coordinates. What was the coordinates for that? Which is 23 and 14 and negative 1 over 23 times 2 plus c, because the coordinates was 2 and 14. So now if we simplify this, so this will become what? 14 plus 2 over 23 is equal to c. So c is equal to 324 over 23. So now we can write the final equation of the normal. So it will become what? Y is equal to negative 1 over 23x plus 324 over 23. So this can be our answer, or we can just simplify. So 23y is equal to minus x plus 324. So if we make x on this side, so this will become x plus 23y is equal to 324. So here the equation of normal is it. So in order to find equation of normal, as you see, the first of all we have equation of a curve. So if we have equation of a curve, we should find the gradient of that curve, and the gradient of that curve at some point A will give us the gradient of tangent. So if you know the gradient of tangent, so since tangent, there is a curve, there's a tangent in it, so the normal will be look like this one, so which is exactly perpendicular to that. So since you know these two lines are perpendicular, so their gradient is negative reciprocal of each other. So let's say this was L1 and this is L2, so that's mean the gradient of M2 will be gradient of negative reciprocal of M1. So once you know this one, so you can use any form of the equation like y is equal to mx plus c, or you know other forms y minus y1 is equal to m times x minus x1. So in order to find equation of a tangent to normal, you need a gradient which you're supposed to find first, and then you should have one point. So with the help of that, you will be able to find the equation of tangent or normal, whichever you're supposed to figure out. Hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching.